Hello and welcome back, audience. My name is MassiveBrad and welcome back to my FIFA 19 Liverpool career mode. Now, before we get into today's episode, I just want to say a huge big thank you for love and support on the channel. And as always, guys, at the start of these episodes, we're quickly going to recap on the previous. And the first game in the previous episode was the semi-finals of the FA Cup. We were against the London club Chelsea, and we knew we had a job to do. It was important that we got through to the final, and we managed to do just that. We did beat Chelsea 2-1, and we've bagged ourselves a place in the final of the FA Cup. We will take on the other London club, Spurs, Tottenham Hotspur. That is going to be a very big game, and after that game we may have potentially won the FA Cup, but we have to remember Spurs have got a very good team. You can see here that Harry Kane is currently third on the goals scored in the Premier League with 15, so he has got his shooting boots on right now. But Bobby Firmino and Sadio Mane are scoring as well for us, so hopefully we can win the final of the FA Cup. And then the other game in the previous episode, the second game, was our semi-finals Champions League first leg, and it was of course against Napoli. We knocked Real Madrid out after we beat them 8-1 over the two legs, and we were drawn up against Napoli. We did go 1-0 up, and I thought it was going to go our way from start to finish. Sadly, it didn't, and lo and behold, we found ourselves 3-1 down against Napoli. If you guys haven't watched that episode, you need to go and watch it, because it was one of the best comebacks I've ever done. 3-1 down, we fought back, and we won 4-3, and we are going to be playing the second leg against Napoli in the second game of today's episode. You can see up next we have a newly promoted team, Leeds, in the Premier League, and then we have the second leg against Napoli where we are 4-3 up. We need to make sure we keep a clean sheet. I'd like to score 2 goals by half time, and then I think then and only then can we start to relax a little bit, because if Napoli do score an away goal, we have a problem. So we need to make sure we're keeping a clean sheet, and at least by half time I'd like us to be 2-0 up, and then I think we've secured the bag. Also, quickly want to mention at the start of today's episode, guys, I have mentioned that over the last Ajax Road to Glory episode and the last 2 Liverpool career mode episodes, and that is the trailer for the brand new series is dropping on the 19th, Friday the 19th of April. You guys might be thinking, Brad, you've told us this so many times now. I'm telling you it so many times, guys, because I'm hoping it's going to be one of the best, most supported, most liked, and most enjoyable series I have done on the channel. And the trailer drops again Friday the 19th of April at UK time, 7 p.m. You need to watch that video, because on the Monday the 22nd, I will be dropping the new series, the first episode of the new series. And in this trailer, there's going to be 1 or 2 straw polls. I haven't decided yet. It might just be 1 to cover something, or it might be 2 to break it down and cover it a little bit better. But there is going to be either 1 or 2 straw polls on the trailer episode that you guys will need to vote on, and then of course we can drop episode 1 on Monday the 22nd of April. I also mentioned in the previous episode that new series episode is going to be live. I'm going to be doing something that's brand new to YouTube called YouTube Premieres, and that is where you guys tune in at 7 p.m. on the Monday. I will be on my YouTube account at 7 p.m. on the Monday, and it's going to be like Twitch, like where you live stream. The video is going to go live at 7 p.m. You can then watch it live with me, so you need to be there. If you join in 10 minutes into it, it's going to be 10 minutes into the video. I cannot control when it starts and when it stops. As soon as it hits 7 p.m, YouTube will start playing it live. We can watch it together, we can interact, we can talk. You guys can let me know what you thought of the video. You can talk to others while watching the video. It's going to be a real good experience, and I'm looking forward to trying that out. But coming back into today's episode, as I say, we've got Leeds up next, and then we've got the second leg against Napoli. And unfortunately, I think it is the first time this season I've had to play a rotated B squad in the Premier League, and the reason for that is because, of course, we've got Napoli up next. We need to be putting out our best starting 11. So the usual starting 11 you'd see in the Premier League is not the lineup we are putting out. You can see we've made a few changes there, and there is no usual starting 11 players in that team other than Alisson. But we've got Ryan Sessegnon on the left wing, Anderson Talisca at striker, Shaqiri out on the right wing, Marko Grujic linking up with Ramsey in the central midfield role. A little deeper, we've got Henderson in central defensive midfield, and then Tierney, Tar, Jimenez and Semedo at the back, with of course Alisson between the sticks. So Alisson is the only player in there from the usual starting 11. We'd normally have Mo Salah, we'd normally have Sadio Mane, Bobby Firmino, Naby Keita, Gini Wijnaldum, Fabinho, Van Dijk, Gomez, Trent, Robertson. They are the usual starting 11, but I cannot afford to play them because we've got an even bigger game up next after Leeds. And the important thing is we've already won and been crowned champions of the Premier League. So even if we are to lose every single game now, the only reason we need to continue to win games is to get those points to 90 points. If we finish the league with more than 90 points, more than 25-1, which we've already done, and a goal difference of 40 plus, which we already have. We just need to get those 90 points. If we do it, then when FIFA 20 comes out this year, I'll be giving a copy away on either Xbox or PlayStation to one of you guys. But that's enough talking. Let's get into this game against Leeds. It's an important game. Leeds are not a team where I think we should be absolutely all over them. On paper, we probably looked on much better side, but you've got to remember we're playing a rotated team. There's still a few big names in there, but we've got like Marco Grujic and Henderson playing in the midfield. We don't usually have them in there. So I think Leeds are going to come out, and if they can get a point or even 3 points off the top Premier League team after they've just been crowned champions, ourselves Liverpool, they're going to go for it. But let's get into this game against Leeds United. We are travelling to East Point Arena. Let's get it underway, and let's hopefully bag those 3 points. Leeds United, I am warning you now. Leeds fans, Leeds manager, we've come here today to bag those 3 points. We need them. I need them, because I need to win my viewers at home a copy of FIFA 20 when it comes out. We need 90 points for that, and I need these 3 points right now. I think it's not going to be an easy game. I wouldn't expect it to be a walk in the park, realistically. 84 points. So we could potentially finish today's episode on 87. We would only need one more win. We'd have 4 games left to play in the Premier League. We'd only need to win one of them to get to that 90 points. I can see it happening. Hopefully we beat Napoli and bag ourselves a place in the final. And then one of you guys can potentially also win a £20 Amazon gift card. Tell you what, I am giving away a lot of money. £20 gift card. Buying a copy of FIFA 20 for one of you guys. Donating to charity. I best get saving my pennies, but it is going to be Leeds United to kick us off in this first half period. Let's get it underway, and let's hopefully do some damage. Over now to Marco Grujic. Marco Grujic round the corner now, looking for Talisca. Nicely done, laying it off now to Ramsey. Ramsey through on goal. It's just over the bar. Let's get in there now, Shaqiri. Nicely done. Keep going, son. He is still injured, which is a little bit of a worry for us. I'm hoping he's going to run it off, and I'm hoping it's not going to be too serious of an injury. And here's Brown now, ball into the middle. Tierney's there, heads it on. Marco Grujic down to Henderson, straight up now to Sesnio. Sesnio cuts back. I'm going to play it into the middle now for Aaron Ramsey. Round the corner now for Shaqiri. Shaqiri looks at Dalton forward. If I can get this onto Shaqiri's left foot, he should be able to bury this one. Shaqiri onto his left foot, and he's done just that. Beautiful, beautiful goal. Guys, if you want someone to play at right wing and you don't have a big budget to get the likes of Mo Salah and Junior, Shaqiri is unbelievable. You cut in and onto that left foot, and honestly, 10 out of 10 times, he buries it. I was saying even before I had the shot, if I cut this in and get it on my left foot, I should be able to bury that in the far left corner. And Shaqiri, Xherdan Shaqiri, little Shaq, does just that. Beautiful goal from Xherdan Shaqiri to put us 1-0 up against Leeds after just 16 minutes. So let's get out wide now to Shaqiri, waiting for the overlap now of Semedo. Let's poke that round. Shaqiri's not going to get the ball through there. And look at this, they're going to get in behind now. Here comes Brown pushing forwards. We've got to be careful in the middle. Let's go Jimenez. You're going to have to commit to this, son. You're going to have to commit. Ball into the middle. Laid off. Alisson with a big save. And it's pushed out for a Leeds corner. Ball into the middle. Jonathan Tar's there. Nicely done. There's Henderson now. Henderson going over his far side to Grujic. Going straight out now to Ryan Sessignon. Sessignon going to ping one over the far side. Looking for Shaqiri. Shaqiri is loving getting in behind this right back right now. Shaqiri puts the ball in. Ramsey on the acrobatic. It's just by the goal. Moments till half time. Let's keep the pressure on. Ball into the middle. And Alisson's going to catch that one, no problem. And I'm just going to boot this one up pitch, because I'm sure as Alisson kicks this one out, the referee is surely going to blow for half time as Peacock gathers that ball. I'm looking to him to kick it out, and as before he even gets to the kicking out, the referee has blown for half time. We're going in with a 1-0 lead. Not good enough, if I'm completely honest. We could have been 2 or 3-0 up. The team right now, Sessignon and Talisca aren't doing too much. Up top, it seems like Shaqiri is running the front three right now. But I am going to jump back into the second half with exactly the same team. It is going to be as well Anderson, Talisca to kick us off in the second half. Shaqiri, Talisca going back now through to Shaqiri. Shaqiri through on goal, tries to drill towards the back post. He can't. It takes a deflection off the keeper, and Aaron Ramsey follows it up. It's 2-0. Well, it was only a matter of time. I definitely believed it was only a matter of time before we get that second goal. Beautiful bit of football there. Talisca puts Shaqiri in behind, gets the shot off. The keeper palms it, but sadly palms it straight into the path of Aaron Ramsey. It's sad for Leeds, but it's exactly what Liverpool needed. And I think with that goal coming, we now will look at making some changes. So I think Talisca, I'm going to drop back into the midfield. I'm then going to take Grujic off for Danny Ings. I'm then going to go Junior for Shaqiri on that right wing. And then the last move for me is going to be... what do I go with here? I think it's going to be Godin for Jimenez. I don't like playing Godin, and he will be departing and going to Barcelona in the deal for Philippe Coutinho for Season 3, if we continue with Season 3. But we're 2-0 up. I shouldn't really say this, but surely Godin cannot mess this up for us. He has messed it up. In the 3 or 4 games he's played, he's given away 3 or 4 goals. Hopefully, he realises he's getting a chance to shine here. He needs to shine before departing and going to Barcelona. Let's win that ball now. Ramsey, Talisca. Darting forwards, going inside now to Ramsey, straight round the corner now to Junior. We're pushing forwards now with Junior, cutting back onto his left foot, looks at taking it on his right foot. There was a man on the line, and luckily enough there was. Here's Henderson, taking it down on the volley. No, it wasn't coming down quick enough. Chase that down, Henderson. Nicely done. Henderson picks that one up. Into the middle now for Talisca. Outside to Sessegnon. Into Danny Ings. Danny Ings laying it off now to Anderson Talisca. Surely this time it ends up in the back of the net, and I do believe Anderson Talisca was going to put that one wide of goal. I'm not sure whether he will be given that goal. From the shot and the angle of the shot, I don't think his first shot was going in the back of the net. I think it's the deflection that helps it go in. Let's have a look. Anderson Talisca. I think that's potentially going wide the goal. I'm not sure whether FIFA will give that. That's going wide. That is going well wide the goal. It's the Leeds defender that helps it into the back of the net and puts us 3-0 up against Leeds, and it is given to Anderson Talisca. I'm shocked at that. I honestly didn't think he'd be given that goal, but he is, and it's 3-0 after 82 minutes. Let's see if we can get Junior into the box. Junior looks to dance onto that left foot, takes it on his left foot, take a deflection. Ramsey looks at chasing this one down. Ramsey's going to win that header. Here's Sessegnon. Danny Ings, Talisca onto his right foot, looks to bend the one, he's hit the post, and it's the outside of the post, and it's out for a goal kick. Talisca very unlucky there. Sessegnon waiting for Danny Ings now. Here's Danny Ings going round the corner this time now, looking for Sessegnon in the middle. We just can't get across quick enough, and as we try that final attack, the referee is going to blow for full time. We've beaten Leeds United 3-0, and I said I didn't think it was going to be a walk in the park. I would say we should have scored a lot more, but a 3-0 victory, I would probably say that was a little bit of a walk in the park. We had so many attempts. How were the stats looking? Oh yes, 21 shots, 11 on target. Leeds only having 2 shots, one of them being on target. Aaron Ramsey picks up man of the match with a 9.4 rating. We've just beat Leeds. We put another 3 goals on the goal difference. We bag another 3 points to add them. We're now currently on 87 points. We only need 1 win from our last 4 games to guarantee you guys a copy of FIFA. Now, although the goal difference is there, we've got a goal difference of about plus 60 right now. Unless we concede 20 goals in the next 4 Premier League games and lose every single one of them, you guys, by the looks of it, have guaranteed a copy of FIFA 20 when that comes out. Right, guys, and here we are back at the Central, about to face off at Anfield against Napoli for the second leg in the semi-finals Champions League. We've been to Napoli Stadium and we beat them 4-3. It's so important that first of all we score first. We need to go in by half time with at least 2 goals and be keeping a clean sheet, because unfortunately if Napoli do score the first away goal, we are in a little bit of trouble. So it's important we score first and we keep a clean sheet at least by half time, and then we can look at the game plan. But as usual, I am putting out one of the best starting 11, the usual starting 11 that you guys see week in and week out, and we are putting them out against Napoli in our second leg Champions League visit. And this is the squad. We've got Sadio Mane out on the left wing, Roberto Firmino at striker, Salah out on the right wing, Gino Wijnaldum linking up with Naby Keita in the central midfield role. A little deeper, we've got Fabinho in the central defensive midfield, and then Robertson, Van Dijk, Gomez and Trent at the back, with of course Alisson in goal. Now you can see that Naby Keita and Virgil van Dijk are not fully fit, and even though it's so important that we win this game, we are still going to have to look at taking both of them off, I would have thought, in the second half. And the reason for that is because we still have to think about later on down the line. We've still got the final of the FA Cup. We've still got other Premier League games. Excuse me, I've got the hiccups. And if we do beat Napoli, we'll also have the final against either Man United or Atletico Madrid. Now, Man United are 1-0 up and could potentially be our opposition in the final of the Champions League. But we don't need to big this up anymore. This game is big enough. It's Napoli. It's at Anfield. We're 4-3 up on aggregate. We need to score some early goals. We did struggle against Napoli. We did go 1-0 up. Then it was pulled back to 1-1. Then we give away a penalty. It went to 2-1. Then before you knew it, it was 3-1. And I honestly started to think, this game is getting away from us. But we dug deep, we worked hard, and we managed to pull it back. Hopefully we don't have to pull anything back in today's episode. We can just go out there, play some good football, score some goals, and knock Napoli out of the Champions League. Warning, all headphone users. This episode might be about to get very loud. Because we've got Napoli coming to Anfield. We're 4-3 up on aggregate. We start scoring goals early on, and we may well just do Napoli over. But we have to remember, we've got Koulibaly, and we've got the ex-PSG man, Kim Pembe, that we have to beat. Commentator saying there that we definitely deserve the lead. I thought so as well. We fought back. Even Jordan Henderson scored. That's saying a lot. Champions League semi-finals. I feel like the nerves amongst the team are going to be high. I'm hoping that we're kicking off, and we are. So I'm going to look to kick this off, play a bit of possession football, work at it, get the lads ready to go, chill the nerves. Because in 90 minutes time, we may well be able to bag ourselves a place in the finals of the Champions League. But there's only one way to find that out. And that is for Bobby Firmino to kick us off in this first half period. Let's get it underway. We need the fans behind us. And let's see what damage we can do. Here's Naby Keita. Fabinho. Oh, you've let him get in behind there, son. You can't do that. Ball into Mil. Gomez is on it. It's out to Fabinho and then to Gini. Gini around the corner now to Fabinho. Fabinho darting forwards. Let's keep going here, lads. Hold it back. Over this far side now to Naby Keita. Let's go, Salah. Let's put Salah straight in. Here's Salah now. Darting into the box. Cutting back onto his left foot. Looks to put one in the far left corner. Not good enough. Not good enough. Still nerves around Anfield right now. Here's Williams, and they're coming forwards in numbers now. Let's go, Andy. Robbo. Let's go, Robbo. Play it round. Van Dijk misses out. Alisson with a big save. And that's what I'm saying about the nerves. A silly pass there from Robertson. Van Dijk should have done a lot better there. Look at this. He should have played it towards the keeper for Van Dijk to run onto. He doesn't. He tees it straight up for the Napoli player, and they have got a corner. Come on, lads, mark up. Van Dijk's on that one, like she's done. Here's Gini now. Through now to Bobby. Let's go. Let's counter. Let's counter. Ping one over the top now for Mane. And Mane's going to be in behind here. Sadio Mane takes it one way. On the volley now. Sadio Mane makes it 1-0. Sadio Mane takes it to 5-3. Go on, Mane. Go and celebrate with the home fans. What a ball. What a bit of play there. From our end of the pitch, from a corner. Pinged it over the top for Sadio Mane to run onto. He takes a touch onto his left, takes it onto his right, and bangs it in the bottom left corner. Kasper Schmeichel should have stayed between the sticks. And Sadio Mane has put us 1-0 up in this leg. Fabinho. Up to Bobby, laying it off now to Naby Keita. Naby Keita looking out wide now for Salah, and look at this. We are opening Napoli up at the back. Here comes Mohamed Salah on his left foot. What is going on, Salah? He took the defender on. He lost the left back, was in plenty of space, and he pulls off a shot like that. Play it over now to Gini Wijnaldum. Going back to Naby Keita now. Here we go, lads. Let's push on. Put Bobby in now. In fact, we put Salah in behind instead. Here comes Salah now. Bobby, hold off, son. Ball in. Bobby Firmino gets a shot off. Second time he gets the shot off. It's 2-0. It's 2-0 Liverpool. How it stands right now, it's 6-3 over the two legs. And I said if we went in 2-0 up at half time, we've secured the bag. And we've got a place in the final of the Champions League. Bobby Firmino doesn't do the best shot with his first shot. He squares it. It's a deflection off Kimpembe, but it only lays him up for his second shot on the volley. Powerhouse Bobby Firmino puts his laces through it on the volley, and he beats Schmeichel between the sticks. It's 2-0 Liverpool Napoli and 6-3 over the two legs. Van Dijk's not got the best pace in the world now. Gini Wijnaldum's there, and Naby Keita looks at bringing this ball out now. Naby Keita ping one over the top now, looking for Mane, but the referee is going to blow for half time. We had the game plan. I said before this game started, go in 2-0 lead. Don't let a goal in. Keep a clean sheet. Score 2 goals at Anfield. And I think this game is put to bed. And we're guaranteed the win. We're going in 2-0 up. We're keeping a clean sheet. We've scored 2 goals. It's 6-3 on aggregate. Let's get into the second half. Exactly the same team. I think if we score a third, I can pretty much rest right now. Yeah, 2-0 is great. But if they score 2 goals, and they are away goals, the game is back open. So we need to make sure we secure the bag. And that's a beautiful ball through now to Mane, who's going to run onto it. Sadio Mane, he's not going to get there. Bobby. Naby Keita. Naby laid it through now to Salah, who can run onto this one. Here comes Mohamed Salah. Salah! Oh, he's put it wide. It's the Corey. Passing around nice now, lads. Let's make sure we mark up. There's Williams. There's Rashford back into Williams. It's 2-1.
And the ball is in the net. The crowd have gone crazy, and quite rightly so.
And this was the problem. I do believe that's Iñaki Williams, isn't it? I do think it is him. And Rashford already making a massive impact. Look at this, over to Rashford. Played it inside. Iñaki Williams. Beautiful goal there. It is Iñaki Williams. And it's 2-1. And this was the worry I had. We've got to fight for this, lads. We have to fight. Play that through now to Salah. Come on, Mane. Nicely done. Let's go now. Here's the Ox. Go inside now to Bobby. Going back out now to the Ox. This is beautiful bit of football now. Here comes the Ox. Let's try and find the pass into Bobby Firmino. Bobby Firmino makes it 3-1. And the Ox has made an absolutely incredible impact at Liverpool. It's 7-4 on aggregate. I said if we got 3 goals at half time, I would say this game is over. But the fact that we went 3-1 down to Napoli and we pulled it back to 4-3, there's no reason why Napoli can't do the same. This game is not over yet. We need another one. The fans are screaming. Give us another one, MassiveBrad. Give us another one, Liverpool. 5 minutes to go, lads. Come on. 5 minutes to go. Let's go, Van Dijk. Let's go, Alisson. Let's get rid of it. So nice. He's done it out for a Napoli throw-in. Here we go. Let's play it out now. Oxlade-Chamberlain up to Robertson. Straight round now to Bobby. Bobby through to Naby Keita. Let's poke that through now. And let's get the better of these defenders. Come on, Junior. Come on, son. Keep going. Nice little dinking now towards the back post. Looking for Bobby Firmino. And Kimpembe was there. That could have been 4-1. Lads, there's 3 minutes added on. I think we've done it. I think we've bagged ourselves a place in the final of the Champions League. Here's Junior. Fabinho. The Ox still coming over with that ball. Into Bobby. Laying it off to Fabinho. Laying it off now in behind for Junior. Junior, it's 4-1. It's game over. We've done it. We've bagged ourselves a place in the final of the Champions League. We've done it, ladies and gentlemen. We've done it. Look at that ball from Fabinho in behind for Junior, who I did say would make the difference over Salah. He gets in behind. He usually goes for the cheeky outside of the boot. This time, he just looks to score. Vinicius Junior has been an absolutely incredible signing for us and has scored so many goals for Liverpool this season. 4 goals just in Champions League. It's over. It is over. We beat Real Madrid 8-1. And there we go. We've beaten Napoli 8-4 over the 2 legs.
Liverpool have ascended to the high altar of the Champions League final.
We're in the Champions League final. That is crazy.
When we look at the outcome now, it's too easy for them. Confidence will be building after that result. Can they keep that confidence and pick the
well done, Bobby Firmino. 4 attempts, 2 ended up in the back of the net. I feel for Schmeichel. He had a very, very difficult team on his hands. But we beat Napoli 4-1 in the second leg, which means we beat them 8-4 over the 2 legs. Against Real Madrid we scored 8. And against Napoli we also scored 8. Now it is about finding out who is going to be our Champions League finalists. Did Man United do it? Or did Atletico Madrid fight back and secure the win? Liverpool having 11 shots, 7 on target. As you guys know, I half the shots and add 1. If we half 10 shots, takes us down to 5. Plus 1 is 6. We had 7 shots on target. Very happy with the lads' performance. They had 2 shots, 2 on target. Very consistent, but just didn't do enough on the day. Bobby Firmino picks up man of the match with a 9.5 rating. Now the question is, who is our finalist in the Champions League? So what we'll do now is we'll jump over to the office and see what's going down. Naby Keita saying thanks boss for playing me, not a problem. Then what we're going to do is we're going to advance in a day and then going to stop the simulation. I'm going to try and jump straight over to this before we even see it, which we haven't seen. So you guys are seeing it at the same time as me. Who is our Champions League finalist? It's Manchester United. What was the score? Wow. Manchester United go to Atletico Madrid. They go to Spain. And they get a 1-1. They score an away goal. They scored at home. They scored an away goal. Atletico Madrid only managing to score at home. So Manchester United go through on a 2-1 aggregate. We beat Napoli 8-4. And it is going to be an English final. Manchester United versus Liverpool in the Champions League final. What a massive final that is going to be. It's going to be huge, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely huge. And the last thing to do before we end today's episode, let's advance all the way to the Chelsea game. Let's go over to the calendar, have a little look what games we've got left. Well, we've gone straight over to the email. So tournament prize money, we've been given an extra 12 mil for getting through to the final. Happy days. Release clause paid for Jones. I mean, that's been paid about 5 or 6 times. Honestly, guys, they were all off camera. They've had so many opportunities to sign him. They're just not. They paid the release clause and then they just don't want to buy him. So in the next episode, we've got Chelsea who are down in 6th position. If we beat them, we go up to 90 points. Eden Hazard has just picked up April Player of the Month. We've just beat Napoli 4-1. We beat Leeds 3-0. We pull it back and beat Napoli 4-3 in the first leg. We beat Chelsea 2-1 and bag ourselves a place in the final of the FA Cup. We beat Stoke 2-0 and are crowned champions of the Premier League. We beat Real Madrid 4-1 in the second leg. We beat City 2-0 in the Premier League. We beat Real Madrid 4-0 in the first leg. We draw against Villa. Wow, after all those, I didn't think we'd have drawn against Villa, but we did 1-1. But look at all those goals. 4, 5, 6. Take another 4 takes us up to 10, 12, 14, 18, 21, 25 goals in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games. We've scored 25 goals. That is a madness. What a crazy run this has been in this Liverpool career mode, and it is slowly, sadly, coming to an end. Whether we take on a season 3, it'll be down to you guys. But that is going to do it for today's episode, guys. And if you have enjoyed it, please do give it a big thumbs up for me. Don't forget to drop your comments down below if you're new around here. Click that subscribe button. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. And I've been Massive Brad. Peace out.